tonight! I don't know, it might be tomorrow already. I have no idea. Advanced dining reservation modifications have returned to the My Disney Experience app with the latest update. Well, we're just taking Disney's word for it. We can't actually open it to check. There's a horn going off somewhere. Aloha Isle has ice cream cups that look like Mickey and Minnie's clothes. Who's ready to eat some yellow stuff out of pants? And a play pavilion was announced for Epcot. Wait, I said I wanted a pay pavilion, said Bob Chapek. You've seen WDW News Today. Now, finally, it's time for WDW News Tonight.
Live from the WDWNT studio in Orlando, Florida, it's WDW News Tonight with Tom Corliss and Nicholas Cicero. I'm Michelle Wergo. Now, here's your host, Tom Corliss.
Yeah, fake applause, woo! And a reminder of the famous last words of Jason Diffendahl. Don't worry, it'll be easier next week because I'm there.
I love you, Jason.
Remind everybody.
Thanks,
remind everybody of that. I'm Tom Crosier, and welcome to WDW News Tonight. Thank you, Michelle, for the lovely introduction, as always. Nick Cicero is here. Cameron the boy is here.
Yeah, I'm here somewhere.
Somewhere he's at.
Wait, I got my own camera?
He's
Yeah,
grumpy.
nice.
Grumpy because we're late.
Yours is good.
I know. Oh, I know.
Wait, I gotta talk over here.
He's got the good camera.
We're figuring out where Cameron's camera is.
Ronald's right behind me. I love it. And you're sharing with Jason over there.
Do we have that camera?
Hey.
I don't know what
hope
cameras
so.
we have. Who knows?
We got a couple.
There. Oh, the thing's in the way.
Good stuff.
Someone's got to turn that. Hold on. Wait, everybody.
That's you.
Wait, you're going to do that?
That's Cameron's camera.
The host shouldn't have to do that.
It doesn't matter. Just move it.
Now we have two cameras.
Yeah, but the one doesn't work.
Oh.
Oh,
So it's just there.
It's
It's just for show.
I also now hooked my headphones into the microphone, by the way. All right. Let's do a show, shall we?
Oh, I can hear out of my headphones. That's gonna take.
Nothing works.
Oh, yeah. Well, he has the old headphones. Yeah.
Nothing works. Oh man.
We'll get you some new ones.
That's
It's
fine.
not in the right. We had no prep time, apparently. We rebuilt most of the studio today. That was a big part of the.
I got a comfy chair now.
Yeah.
Yes, we got them.
Yes.
They've been complaining that the chairs weren't comfortable. We got all new chairs for everybody.
They were hurting my
Michelle's
back.
got a real table. I got
I
a new
do.
desk.
I was about to file for workers' comp.
Yeah. So most of you probably saw we did news today, earlier today, and there was my usual desk. And in all that time that's passed, there's a new desk, and there's a bunch of new stuff in here, and new chairs. And so apologies for being a couple of moments late. I'm also distracted now. Like you might be noticing, I'm probably looking above all of you. I now have like a live monitor that shows me what's on the
And
air.
Tom
So that's
loves
somewhat
looking at
distracting.
himself. It's very
Sure,
distracting.
yes. Let's feed into the character everyone's already created of me. Thank you. Oh boy. All right, we're really late, so we should probably get going. Now the news brought to you by the Lost Bros. Today, Disney announced that the ongoing evolution of Epcot includes plans for a play pavilion. This new space will be devoted to playful fun and feature an innovative city that'll come to life under the dome of the unnamed pavilion, previously known as the Wonders of Life. A city under a dome, that doesn't fit in at Epcot. It's too close to what Walt wanted. We need something else. The pavilion city will be... Oh, a great start. You don't get to laugh.
I was like,
Get out of my shop. I'm joking. The Pavilion City will be bursting with interactive experiences, and the garbage cans inside will be bursting with trash. Because that's just what happens at Disney now.
True story.
Inside, you'll find Disney characters, hands-on activities, and engaging entertainment when it opens just in time for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World ***. Per Zach Ridley, portfolio executive, Walt Disney Imagineering, quote, "This innovative new pavilion is beyond anything we've ever created and is completely unique to Epcot for at least 60 days. Built on the power of play, it introduces an immersive and interactive city where you can explore, create, and interact with some of your favorite Disney characters. This is an experience worthy of our bold vision for Epcot and cheap enough to be approved. Changes are coming to the Epcot."
Is that a direct quote?
Yes. Yeah, no, we don't make up quotes. What do you think this is? What was... I don't even remember the name of that now. What made up they changed the Iger quote.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Barron's.
Barron's, thank you. Yep. Barons. They also make a mean pizza, frozen pizza, I believe. It's their red brand. Changes are coming to the Epcot main entrance as well. Those are announced today, where the plaza will welcome guests with new pathways, sweeping green spaces, and a newly reimagined fountain. Of course, if you're not a fan of the green spaces, orange spaces will be offered. They're more intense.
Yes!
This,
That's so good.
this new design will pay homage to the original park entrance with fresh takes on classic elements, such as 82 of the exact same flags. So get ready.
So what's with the
Every
flags?
5 feet. They were just like, how do we make this look better? Flags. That's it.
Yes.
Like, hello, I'd like to order 18 flags. No, all the same. This part of the new entry experience, Leave a Legacy photos will be moving into a beautiful setting just outside the park's gateway. That's right. One will be added to the end of each parking row to help you find your car. I think I'm parked in NSYNC. I'm not sure.
Amazing.
Parked by the NSYNC photo. Yeah, until that mom from Iowa drives into one. It'll be great, like the monorail pylon. Additional significant redevelopment will begin between Spaceship Earth and the World Showcase Promenade. More details about the transformation on this area will be announced by Disney at a later date when they aren't rushing to decide what to announce to thwart a Universal announcement. Can you come for 2 days? We got to figure out an Epcot announcement. Okay. That was their PR department. That was a real thing. Yep, I know what's going on. You'll also soon, I'm sure they're watching. You'll also soon be able to look into the future of Epcot project at a new Experience Center coming to Epcot later this year. The Experience Center will be located in the Odyssey and feature interactive exhibits to help visualize park projects, because it's just so hard to see what they're building for Guardians of the Galaxy. Can you see it? I don't know where it is. It's just a blue sky.
Birds are flying
If
into
only
it.
we could visualize it somehow. It's a great show. This week we got a good look at the construction for that Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster. 2 new tarps were put up on the construction site. It seems they were already working on the awesome mix for this attraction as the tarps were blowing in the wind.
Nice.
Yep.
I liked it.
Yes, definitely didn't hear you put wine below your desk.
What are you talking about? That was my knee
That
hitting the
didn't
desk.
work either.
All right, I'm ready to start laughing now.
I'm ready to start laughing now.
He was very focused.
Why start now? Yesterday, we learned that guests at Oga's Cantina at Disneyland Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will not be allowed to take alcoholic beverages outside of the cantina, mostly because there's just so many people in the way you can't get out. But anyway, just goes to show you, Black Spire Outpost is a wretched hive of scum and villainy until someone says it's not what Walt would have wanted. Yes. Speaking of things happening right now, coming this weekend is the 2019 Princess Half Marathon weekend. Nick, you're not running, are you?
No, I've never done
You
that
don't
one
do
yet.
this
No,
one, yeah.
no.
But there is special merchandise for this event, including a tiara, headband, glassware, and athletic gear. So if you're at Walt Disney World and come past a large group of people running, it's not a marathon. They're just put out more pins. So they're just going to get them. I knew. This is the dad joke episode. A new 270-acre solar energy facility is opened at Walt Disney World that has the capability of completely powering 2 parks every year. Yeah, that sounds impressive, but one of those 2 parks, Hollywood Studios. Basically a shop and a restroom.
That was a good one.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Dad.
right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I hate all of them so much. What is a mug of the week? It's a Yesteryear's mug from Pleasure Island. It's very exciting.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thanks. The new interface for mobile ordering has arrived at Walt Disney World. Many menu items now feature pictures alongside them, so guests will know what their food looked like before it was cryogenically frozen.
Nah.
Guests with food allergies will be able to more easily find items that work for them. There are special sections, including ones for guests with gluten allergies,
Woohoo!
egg allergies, nut allergies, and for me, a Bob Chapek's BS allergy section.
Wow.
Yeah. Michelle will, of course, need all of these.
Yep.
Yep. Now then, once Michelle has completed her mobile order, she'll click "I'm here," and they will serve her the food through the tubes in her allergy bubble suit. Quite the process. But Disney, they're very accommodating.
They really are.
Right into the funnel at the top of the bubble suit. They just pour the tofu bowl. And if they gotta blend it, they're good with it. It's fine.
Yeah, blended. It's good.
There's. That's right. Donate on Patreon so I can make fun of Michelle more. There's a new. It's on the screen. See, it's over. Oh, never mind. There's a new. I can see what is on the screen now. It's very exciting. There's a new limited time Dole Whip Sundae themed to Hey Hey from Moana coming to Aloha Isle at the Magic Kingdom. It, of course, makes sense to do a Moana snack because when it comes to themed specialty foods, no one knows just how far they'll go. Two additional new Sundays are coming. As storybook treats in Fantasyland, they'll have the Lost Princess Cone, themed to Tangled, while Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies will be getting the Adventure is Out There Cone. Because when you think of science fiction and the world of tomorrow, you certainly think geriatric widower flying around on balloons. I butchered that. Let's move on.
Just start over. Just try it again.
Nope.
No? Yeah.
Nope. No going back.
Okay.
We're already late. It's 9:18. There's a new T-shirt for St. Patrick's Day featuring Peter Pan's Mr. Smee and the phrase, "Kiss Smee, I'm Irish," which is still better than the original phrase, "I wish I had a different character on my shirt." Yes. The original shirt featured John Lasseter.
No, maybe not. Would not wear that.
They were going quick off the shelves. People just grabbing them all.
Just grab it. Just grab.
Yep.
Oh.
What?
I just got it.
I'm glad I have someone that's slower than me sometimes.
I have a lot to do right now.
So do I.
You should get a shirt that says he's slower than Smee.
Whoa.
With an arrow.
An extensive phased renovation of the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios will lead to longer wait times over the spring and summer seasons, as will Brazilian tour groups. The work, of course, is to accommodate Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which has run out of things to remove from the park and is now moving on to the fifth dimension. We need to close this big watch and this child with a Mickey, and all needs to go. The C3, killing it tonight. The C3PO animatronic at Disney's Hollywood Studios Star Tours attraction has been temporarily removed for a brief refurbishment, though given recent events, putting a restraining bolt on the droid may not be a bad idea.
Oh.
R2-D2 and Yoda have made their way onto Loungefly backpacks available at Disneyland Star Traders. They retail for $75, but if that's too much for you, you can wait for the Bib Fortuna coin purse or the Ponda Baba Alex and Ani bracelet.
Oh, there it is. There it
Deserves
is.
it.
That's
Really?
it.
This
yes.
one? This one out of all of them.
Yeah, it's been a rough night.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, our writers could have written a better joke, but they were too busy playing merchandise still.
Wow.
Very popular game. On Valentine's Day, a new Alex and Ani charm bracelet was released celebrating the 60th anniversary of Sleeping Beauty. The charm features Aurora on one side and the phrase, "True love conquers all," on the other. The charm wasn't originally set to feature Aurora, though. The original front had Bob Iger and money. Conquers all. What they conquered? Hollywood Studios. Also on Valentine's Day, Epcot's Fountain View offered a Lady and the Tramp themed cupcake, complete with red velvet spaghetti and meatballs. This marks the closest a Lady and the Tramp themed dish has ever come to tasting like Italian food. Oh, she got it now. She got it.
No, I'm laughing at his laugh.
Oh. Yeah, no, the show's not funny.
Nope.
The show sucks.
We just laugh at each other.
Fairy Tales, this year's Disney pin trading event, will take place August 9th and 10th at Epcot. The event honors Disney animals, both realistic and fantastical. This is opposed to Furry Tales, a Zootopia fan event, which I'd rather not talk about.
Oh. That's probably a real thing. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. Recently, some new custom. We're gonna keep going. Recently, some new customizable D-Tech phone cases were introduced, including ones for former attractions Snow White's Scary Adventures at the Magic Kingdom and the Kitchen Cabaret at Epcot. You should read the site.
I was a little busy.
In case you don't remember these attractions, let me provide some context. Once upon a time, Disney actually used Epcot to try and teach people things.
What?
Then one day, the evil bald robot came and crammed poison IPs where they didn't belong. Yes. And he would have gotten away with it, but the villagers crammed him into a flying toaster of his own invention, and he melted. The end.
Wow.
This is a weak monologue, man. There's a new... I'm going to write the monologue next week. There's a new bracelet. Hey, did you hear? There's a new bracelet for sale in the parks featuring Dumbo and the phrase, I live in Fantasyland. Of course, the prototype said, I live in Fantasyland on that side. And the other side, Hollywood Studios is a full-day park.
Oh.
Yeah. Come to Stage 89, where we celebrate Hollywood Studios. There's a new necklace that features a pair of Mickey ears and the phrase vacation mode on it. Yeah, there's also one in Animal Kingdom that features the Yeti and says B mode. B mode. We have a lot of jewelry jokes this week.
It's the way to go.
Yep, that was all the news this week.
That's what the
Jewelry.
kids like.
Yeah. Construction has begun on the Animal Kingdom Club 33 location, and much like the park itself, Club 33 may be many things, but it's definitely not affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not affordable.
Won't work.
The Look it up, kids. The Passport collection of merchandise at Animal Kingdom got some new additions. There's a hat. The hat features many of the lands from the park, such as Harambe, Pandora, and India or something. Also found in Animal Kingdom this week, a new DuckTales shirt. Found at Hester and Chester's Dino-Rama. It makes sense because life is like a hurricane that dropped carnival rides into a Disney theme park. That's in the song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Life is like a hurricane here in... Thank you. Lasers, aeroplanes, it's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Nobody else wanted to join in. How do you not join it?
I'm too young.
He wasn't alive.
Crushing.
He wasn't alive.
I mean, like the reboot. Wasn't alive for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, the hurricane that dropped that in, Hurricane Eisner. Speaking of hurricanes, Hurricane Hannah's Waterside Bar and Grill. It's a good transition. Bar and Grill at Disney's Beach Club Resort recently debuted the Shipwreck Angus Bacon Cheeseburger. A burger made with short rib and brisket topped with bacon and fried shrimp.
Oh my.
It's all part of the Disney Dining Plan's new slogan, 3 animals, 1 credit. Thanks for chuckling, everybody.
Good.
At Disney Springs, Maria and Enzo's has extended its 40% off annual pass holder discount through the end of May. And not to be outdone, if you show your annual pass at any Disney-owned restaurant, everyone shares a laugh. Then you pay full price. Sprinkles at Disney. Michelle always laughs when I do the pause. Every time.
I love it.
I
pause
take
is
the
kinda
pause.
funny.
Because we're all waiting.
Yeah. We are all waiting for this show to be good. We've been waiting a long time.
Getting there.
Springs, yeah, sure.
Slow.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be there next week.
I didn't say don't worry.
You'd said things would go better. Lied. Sprinkles at Disney Springs had some limited time cupcakes the last few days. There was a stuffed French toast cupcake over the weekend. Now they have a cookie cupcake. And next week they'll introduce a new flavor that has never been sold before at Walt Disney World, chocolate.
That sounds exotic.
Yes. The rare chocolate cupcake. See, kids, the joke is that every cupcake is themed to another food item instead of normally flavored. At Disney World, yes. Also at Disney Springs. See, every time. Every time. Yes.
Sorry.
Also at Disney Springs, it's rumored that a food truck offering macaroni and cheese themed dishes will be arriving soon to Food Truck Park on the west side. Nothing is official, of course, until a mac and cheese cookie shows up at a pass holder event. Does sound bad.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah. Aren't Disney cookies hard enough?
Yeah.
Uncooked pasta on them. Ron John Surf Shop will be coming to Disney Springs later this year, offering gear so that visitors can be well equipped to crowd surf into Batu. Get ready for it. Cowbunga. A new menu debuted at Banana Cabana at the Caribbean Beach Resort this week. American favorites like cheeseburgers and loaded sweet potato fries have replaced Caribbean dishes, though the pool bar still retains its most unique specialty, being open for lunch. Because Sebastian's Bistro is closed for lunch. I'd like to apologize for this week's show. Anyway. Starting March 29th. Oh, this is rough. Starting March 29th, PCH Grill at Disney's Paradise Pier Hotel will begin offering Donald Duck Seaside Brunch. Then will offer Mickey waffles as well as breakfast and lunch specialties while characters visit guests. And in keeping with the Seaside Bird theme, Donald will stand next to your leg while you eat and jump on the table when you go up to the buffet.
Nice.
Jump my ribs.
Okay.
Look out, those birds will take your ribs. That's every time I go to Flame Tree. There's some tourist who will warn you, the bird will take your food.
He only likes the fries. He doesn't eat
No, they eat everything.
I've never had
I've
them
seen the
attack.
birds eat ribs,
Oh.
pulled pork,
Wow.
doesn't matter, chicken, which is really sad.
Oh,
Yeah, birds
that's
eating
messed
chicken.
up.
Yeah, no.
Who's feeding the bird
Yeah.
chicken? Like,
And
here,
they're-
birdie bird.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that you're feeding them chicken or Flame Tree barbecue.
Oh.
That's the cruel part. Oh, didn't even have sauce on it.
I like it.
You like what?
I like Flame Tree.
Ugh, gross.
I mean, I haven't been in a while, but
You know what would be good?
I also like STK.
a
which are-
discussion where perhaps the best counter service restaurants battle it out in a seated tournament.
Nah.
No?
Would
Okay.
anyone really enjoy that? I don't know.
I don't know. This week, Disney gave us a better look at the Ant-Man and the Wasp Nano Battle coming to Hong Kong Disneyland. The attraction replaces Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters, but is a completely different attraction. Of course, my favorite scene they previewed this week was the one where General Zola is trapped in a toy package and you have to shoot the Z on it. The Z of...
Yeah.
Good job. Nick.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
that's
that one
bad.
was pretty good.
That's bad.
Of course, the Z stands for Zola and nothing else. Tsum Tsums are getting featured in their own game on the Nintendo Switch called Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. The game at first lasts 60 days, then 90 days, and then a whole year and features over 15 playable salmon dishes. By the way, the teleprompter broke.
Oh, okay. I guess.
What?
Yeah.
No, that was a good joke. You just didn't understand.
I
it.
know I didn't. Now
It's a
I
joke
get
about
it.
Epcot
Yeah,
Festival.
Yeah.
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 Let's do it again for Nick, shall we? From the top.
Come on.
Disney is
You get
releasing a new game for the Nintendo Switch called Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. The game at first lasts 30 days, then 60 days, then 90 days, and then the whole year. It also features over 15 playable salmon dishes.
Yeah. It's not bad, right?
Epcot Festival?
I
Yeah.
don't get it.
That was good.
No.
Let's see the chat. I don't know.
No.
Oh, they're still behind. They don't
vote
know
on it.
yet. Edie's and Dryers are releasing a pair of ice cream flavors to promote Toy Story 4. The flavors include cinnamon churro carnival combo and chocolate peanut butter midway mashup. There will also be flavors themed to Toy Story Land, so keep an eye out for peeling paint praline and brownie budget cut.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Don't
sounds
worry
good.
if you're looking out for those calories. Both come in both regular and tail-free versions.
Oh.
Snap!
Yeah.
Ouch.
Words, son.
I'm more behind than the chat right now.
Oh.
Sorry.
You're
Anyway.
behind than a Disney construction schedule.
Oh, good one.
Disney and Coach have teamed up to produce a new merchandise line, including high-end stickers. The line is part of the strategic alliance that also brought us Pixar Pier. Yeah, these ones stay on, though. That was... Come on. Really? Production has wrapped on Star Wars Episode 9. It's expected to be the end of the Skywalker saga as the franchise heads into a new direction. That direction is recasting younger versions of every character they've killed in the new movies. Start over. Pixar released the third short in its Sparks Shorts program called Kit Bull. It's a story of a kitten who finds the courage to wear an all-white suit and call itself Mr. 305.
That's awesome!
That's the one that gets over.
The best one.
No, it wasn't.
It really was.
It was the one for like the wives who have to watch at home and hear in the background. They're like, I get that one. John, that one was good. I got that.
Yes, these are my people.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe there are late night talk shows that maybe don't revolve around Disney, that maybe just do current events. It might be worth looking into. I'm not entirely sure.
I'll look into that. Thanks.
The remaining shorts will be available on Disney Plus starting this fall, which is perfect since I'll be able to throw my devices equipped with Disney Plus off the highest point in the Skyliner. The teleprompter is gone. It has scrolled past the next joke.
I'll do it.
No, wait, hold on. I still have the paper. It's just scrolling now. Hold on, folks. We got to get to the last joke. I promise it's definitely worth it. Oh, you know what's funny? That's where the printer died. Hand me the last joke, please. Thank you. This is unbelievable. So the teleprompter is now auto-scrolling, and the printer died on the page with the joke that I have to read. All right, we're going to do this the old way.
All right, last joke of the week. Here we go.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's give Tom
It's
some
totally
encouragement.
worth it.
Come on, Tom.
Totally going to
Woo! Bring it.
We got this.
Feel the heat.
We got this, Cameron.
be
All right.
so much.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're ready now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Recently, the Russo brothers revealed that Avengers Endgame may run as long as 3 hours, or the same length as a Disney After Hours event.
Yeah!
Way to bring it home.
Yeah.
Way to
Or
bring
the
it
same
home.
length as this week's monologue.
True story.
Yeah.
Michelle, who brought us this train wreck?
Well, Tom, this train wreck of news is brought to you by the Lost Bros. They make apparel, posters, and home goods for theme park fans of all ages. You can shop their whole site by going to WDWNT.com and clicking on their ad. Shop designs like their classic waffle and bacon crossbones, the Drink Around the World Tour collection, their princesses jerseys, and park favorites like their Dole Whip pocket tees, the Tomorrowland Drive-In Theater, and the Birds Who Sing Words tour poster. Make the most of tonight's commercial breaks and shop through their extensive collection. The Lost Bros, an official partner of WDW News Tonight.
Thank you, Michelle. So while you were watching that, the teleprompter continued to move faster and faster, and it got to the point where I don't know if anyone on Earth would have been able to read it. But anyway.
I saw that out of the corner of my
Yeah,
eye.
that was just
I'm like,
going really fast. Anyway. So against better judgment, we're going to open the phone lines.
Yes, let me give you that phone
At this
number.
point. Yeah, Michelle, why don't you give people the phone number?
Well, if anyone's looking for the phone number, it's 832-7-WDWNT7.
Look at that fancy graphic.
Right
There's
there
a
on the
fancy
bottom.
graphic
Right
down there. There you go.
here.
All right. We have so much more show for you tonight. Tony's Town Square's much, much more tonight.
Hello, I'm Tom Corliss, the most famous man in the Disney online community. But you know, it wasn't always this way. For 9 years, WDWNT.com posted photo reports and videos of the highest quality, but it seemed that no one outside of a very dedicated group of fans were able to find our work. But then, I discovered the secrets of blogging, and now WDWNT is read by millions of people each and every month. I'm ready to share my secrets with you in my incredible new class, Tom Corliss's Unofficial Guide to Blogging, this weekend at the Orlando International Airport Marriott. In this fantastic course, you'll learn amazing things to improve your clicks and page views, such as when to use the word breaking in all caps, how to misguide readers in your titles in order to get more clicks, how to come across vaguely racist in movie reviews, how to turn a number into a catchphrase and huge merchandise sales, how to steal stories from California randos off of Twitter, and how to piss off that one really scary guy on WDW Magic who may have women trapped in his basement. So come on down to the Orlando International Airport Marriott this weekend and take my course for only $77.77 per person. In no time, you'll be the new king of clickbait, the grand poobah of page views, and the sultan of ad sales. And don't worry about your readers, they'll never even realize you're dumbing down your content. See you real soon, suckers!
Hey you, want to design some Disney theme park merchandise? Jeepers, mister. Do I ever?
From the people that brought you Disney Parks Clue 2019 edition, here comes merchandise.
It's a game? Okay, how do we play?
It's simple. Just take the intellectual property die and the item die, roll them, and see what you get.
It's a small world. Keychain.
Whoa! Cute and semi-affordable. That's worth 12 Mom Blog points.
This keychain is $13?
Cupcake mini ears.
Extra sweet. You get the Instagram bonus and a pass holder event to manage those crowds.
Donut cookie?
Dessert that looks like other desserts? A Disney classic.
Why not just make a donut?
I got Muppets. Mug.
Sorry, amigo. It looks like you're headed to the outlets.
Anyone want a Muppets mug? Now only $3.99.
Nope. Still nobody. Boy, did we ruin that IP or what?
It looks like I'll win on the next roll. Retro Epcot.
Sorry, pal. Looks like you just lost the whole game.
Seriously? Nobody wants Retro Epcot merchandise?
Have you seen the amount of 35th anniversary merchandise still available?
Can we just make less? Maybe that's the problem.
So, how do you win this game?
The influencers will tell you.
Those all-seeing oracles of Disney culture?
That's right. Get 5 influencer cards and then you can shut down an Etsy store. Shut down 3 Etsy stores and you win!
Yay, capitalism!
Merchandise from the makers of Pretty Pretty Dessert Party and Disney Springs' Just Mall Madness. Buy it today!
Get up in the weird spot.
Yep, well, underwater is how I feel. We probably could have done a better show from underwater. Good job, everybody. Welcome back to WDW News Tonight, where nobody knows how to do anything. It's a great show. Really love it.
Everything was unplugged.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Can you, never come into the studio again? Please.
Absolutely.
Please don't.
Oh, is Jason there?
Huh?
Jason, nice new dad.
Oh yeah, it's great. People got to stare at it during a commercial. It's it's wonderful. Yeah, it's really enjoying it. Anyway, we're live in a bunch of places where we're embarrassing ourselves, including Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, all over the place. Yep.
I mean, we had 5 pretty darn good shows.
I thought you were gonna say 5 good jokes.
Last week was
5 pretty
really
darn good jokes this week. Yeah. So now it's
5's
time.
being generous.
Yeah.
Well, no, you weren't here for 5. Tom's in a bad mood.
I was here last week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Oh wait, what's that?
That's our phone line. Tom, you see,
They ring. It rings
You
now.
opened it up so people can call in.
I've never heard it ring before.
Oh.
That's
Well,
new.
all
I
right.
set that up today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the new
All right,
advancements.
you want to should we answer it? Can you
Probably.
hit answer?
Oh, there. Whoa.
Oh, it changes ringtones. That's great.
Probably should
Your
get it.
Nokia's this amazing new
They're all
Nokia
going.
that Nick got.
It's like
Why don't you hit
Alexa,
answer?
She just keeps getting louder and louder.
Hello, caller. You're on.
Yes. Yes. Can you hear me? Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to put 1,000 on Old Smoky in the 7th, if you might please for me. Thank you very much.
I think you have the wrong number. That or we're being prank called again. I'm not entirely sure. Is that Sir Jamison St. John?
Yes, the one and the same, dear boy. Yes. Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome.
But please tell the bookie I will pay him shortly. I have just got to pop over to the Cayman Islands, and then everything will be fine.
No, this is not what you think. You've called. You're live on the air. You've called WW News Tonight. You know the show. You come on.
The devil, you say?
You were on was it 3 weeks ago? I know no one knows what they're doing on this show tonight, but you were on 3 weeks ago. You're a Club 33 correspondent.
Ah, yes, Lou Mongello. How are you?
It's Tom Corliss. Tom
From Inside the Magic. Yes,
Yeah,
I
that's it.
remember.
You got it.
Yes. How are you, old bean?
I'm good. We're just trying to do something that looks like a show.
I see. Is the lady there and the gentleman and Cameron? How is the dear boy?
Yep,
How is it?
Cameron's here, yeah.
I'm here.
Do you let him out?
He sounds so excited about it, yeah.
Do you let him out of that room? Does he see the sun?
After this show, they're all getting let out of this room permanently. But yeah, yes, no, he gets plenty of sun. We send him
Good.
We send him out to parks and things. Yes.
I worry about his complexion. I'd hate for him to look like the color of a cashew, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, a cashew.
A cashew. Yes. While we have you on the phone, I know you called by accident, and this totally isn't staged or anything. But we had some Club 33 news this week, so it's fitting you called in. They're building the club at Animal Kingdom.
Oh,
I'm sure
yes.
you've heard about this, yeah.
Of course, yes. Elon Musk and I were just talking about it the other day at the animatronic boxing match. Yes.
The what?
Yes, dear boy. The animatronic boxing match. It was it was an old Teddy Roosevelt figure versus Poosh, the talking trash can. Old Teddy gave his best. But the jabbering receptacle has a whiz-bang of a right hook, you see. Anyway, all of us at the club are very excited to finally have a home at Animal Kingdom. Do you know what the best part about this will be, though?
What's that?
The wild game hunting, of course. There are beasts everywhere to put on my wall.
Of course. Is there anything in particular you think you'll be... I don't think they'll let that happen. But is there anything in particular special about this club you think there's going to be? Or...
Well, let's see. Joe Rote is putting in a disco, would you believe? It's called the Bemode or some such. I'm chuffed, though, because it allows me the opportunity to get down and boogie, don't you know? I know my pal Jimmy Cameron... is also excited to be closer to his Smurf village, if I remember correctly.
Pandora. They're blue, but they're not Smurfs.
Pandora, yes, the jewelry store. I know.
Oh, that's jewelry for people not in Club 33, I think.
No, that's Club 12.
You know, Sir Jamison, since we have you on the line, what do you say you come join us for the Tony's Town Squares later this evening? Can we get you to stick around for that?
Well, let's see. I'll have to cancel Squash with Richard Branson again. But why not? He's a sore loser anyway. I'd be happy to.
Thank you. Sir Jamison St. John, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, God save the Queen! God save the Queen! Yes.
Yep, you can definitely call in, and there's a ringtone on the show, and all that'll happen. Yep. And we even have you on video. The technology's amazing. It really is something. Nick, why don't you save the show with some psychotic comments?
What?
Oh, boy.
Guess we don't have those.
Not this week, Tom.
All right. Michelle, why don't you tell us who would have brought us the wonderful world of psychotic comments?
Well, the wonderful world.
While I go in the other room and scream loudly at the mirror.
Please grab a pillow.
Yeah.
The wonderful world of psychotic comments would have been brought to you by WIGS, the WDWNT Inner Globe Society. Support WDWNT and get early and exclusive access to content that you just can't get anywhere else, including exclusive WDW News Tonight post shows each and every week, starting for just $2 a month. For more information, go to patreon.com/WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com and click the Patreon link. Join the WIGS and help make WDWNT happen through Patreon.
And there is indeed there's a post show tonight for everyone to enjoy. So when we finish 30 minutes early because half the segments were missing, we can start the post show.
We started a little late, so it's nice. I mean,
It's nice.
Hi.
Oh man, I'm in a great mood.
Would you like some wine, Tom?
No.
I didn't know he meant this week. We decided to cut it.
When?
I
literally texted you earlier.
Yeah, today, a few hours before the show.
A few?
A few.
Define a few hours.
I will find my phone and let you know.
Yeah. 4 o'clock. That is several hours before the show. That's around the time Jason assured me that everything was ready for tonight's show also. So.
I'm in
Anyway.
the podcast now too, Jason.
Since we have to fill time
It's kind
now,
of fun here.
why don't we talk about what just happened before we went on the air? probably should have been doing more prep work, but we went to Sanaa at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Because I was
Didn't we?
convinced we had everything ready. I was like, let's just go grab dinner.
Yep.
It was Jason's first time.
It was my first
Wow,
time.
really?
Well, they're sharing. We have a shared
In the
mic.
microphone.
Yeah, I need to talk into the microphone.
Ah.
Yes, it was my first time at Sanaa, and it was fantastical.
Fantastical, yes. Bread service.
Obviously,
Your first
yeah.
bread service.
My first bread service.
What'd you
I-
think?
Talk
Well,
into the microphone.
I know, but then people can't see me.
Yeah, but it's,
It's probably better that way.
It's probably better that way. Okay.
they can see me while you talk.
All right, there you go.
Wow.
So the bread service, people have been talking about the bread service at Sanaa for like ages, and my sister finally went last time we were down here, and you can't?
The table's just gonna fall over at the mic.
Can you hear me? Am I quiet?
There you go.
There we go. All right.
Wow.
This means stretch, and that's what's happening right now.
I'm stretching.
We're stretching to
I'm
full
trying to
time.
cover for Nick, who was trying to cover for me.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's
Nick.
nice.
Oh, you're all getting fired.
So bread service.
So the bread service, people
Not
have been
joking.
talking about this bread service for ages,
Yes.
since Sanaa really opened. And
Explain it to me, because I cannot have the bread service.
Oh, poor Michelle. Can't.
Tell
so
me.
if you,
Describe
if
the
you
bread
Tasteless.
service.
do you know what bread tastes like?
Yes.
How do you
I
know?
used to be able to eat it
When
before I
were
was
you? When
diagnosed.
were
Before you caught that
diagnosed with
disease.
gluten?
2009.
Okay.
Is that contagious?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I would miss the bread service.
Was it like bread, or was it like
No, it's
flat
like
bread,
it's like Indian bread, like naan.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly naan. There's a couple other Indian breads, but they're all sort of like naan. I didn't. Maybe they have a gluten-free version. I don't know.
No, I don't.
I doubt it.
That
don't
would probably
think
ruin
so.
it. It's not authentic.
I just
Huh.
remember the first time Tom said the word naan bread to me, and I was like, "Why? Why is it
Why is it
naan
naan
bread?"
That
Like,
might have even been on a show.
I think it was.
I think it was on a show.
Yeah. probably.
Naan.
Yeah.
Right.
Naan. Like
Nan.
Sanaa.
Nan bread.
I knew Michelle pre-gluten allergy. Well, it wasn't really pre-allergy. You just didn't know it
I
yet,
just didn't know it.
and you were sick.
So
of
would
all
you
the
eat
It
bread?
time.
caused all the other allergies.
yeah.
So would you eat bread all the time and be like, why am I
Yeah,
not
I'm Italian. I
hungry?
would eat pasta. I would eat bread.
And you
She was
would
so
have a
ill all the
reaction
time.
to
I was
it?
I was sick all
Yeah.
the
I was in
time.
the hospital.
All the time.
Oh, is that like when you... Oh, someone just set off their alarm.
No, that's groupies outside.
I'm just thinking of when she
honking at us.
tweeted the picture of her in the hospital bed with the big text that said allergic reaction, and then I made it a meme for a while. And it was like me when there's extra magic hours and I go to Magic Kingdom, allergic reaction. But anyway, we were talking about bread service.
So
That Michelle can't have.
Well, but to be
Michelle
honest,
also can't eat the weird World Showcase food item of the week
No.
this week, by the way.
to be honest though, it's not about the bread at the
dip.
bread service. It's
I
about
like
the
the bread.
toppings,
The
or the
dips,
sauces, or the
sauces.
dips, or
So I could
whatever
get
they
like
call them.
veggies and dip
It's like
in it.
ice cream. It's about the
You
top.
could. I
Is it
mean,
like
like you could.
hummuses or something?
There, one of them's a hummus, yeah.
The hummus sprinkles.
One of them's like a raita or tzatziki dip
Oh.
with cucumbers and like sour cream. One of them has some. It's cilantro and coriander. It's kind of
Mhm.
like a.
That sounds good.
It tastes like ye old Christmas shop.
No.
That's what I said.
One of them's just big chunks of garlic, and it's,
The one
it's
of them
great.
that's
I like
really
love
good.
that
one.
That
Yeah.
was one of my
Yeah.
favorites. Yes.
Is it roasted garlic?
It's
Yeah.
kind of roasted,
Yeah.
yeah. In some kind of Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
sauce.
sell, and we've covered on the site, they sell a board. They sell the Sanaa board for
Ridiculously
the
expensive.
sauces.
With-
It is.
with
It comes with the
diamond
recipes.
cutouts.
And we've talked about
Oh,
like
I didn't
making
know that.
them. I think I talked with you about it if we would make
Let's
them.
do that.
Cooking
If you
with
do
Nick?
one of the
Yeah.
cooking with
Yeah.
Nick's, I'll bring in veggies.
I
so
know
then
people
I can
have
try
asked
it.
about cooking with Nick. Maybe it's time to.
It is.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do
Oh,
that
someone
as
said
a-
they do have a gluten-free
Yeah,
version.
Fig said
I
that
had no
they
idea.
do have
See?
gluten-free
Oh.
naan.
Now you
Man.
can come with us next time.
We could send you
Wow.
on your date there.
Ooh.
Yeah. We still got to schedule that.
Yeah, it might be
You could
Monday.
share bread with that.
Oh, is it that soon?
It might be.
It might be.
This will be this is historic. This would be the first time we actually send someone on a date for the dating game, and it's the,
third, fourth time?
I think, fifth.
No.
No.
Fourth.
Fourth? Yeah.
Yeah.
We played four times. I think we even played one show we played twice.
We did.
We had one really good connection, and they just never were able to get together in different states.
Yeah.
We
which is
had
why
one
we
really
tried.
scary connection that we had to cancel.
Yeah, we can't talk about that.
We had, and then we had one really good connection. Again, I could just never get them scheduled together, and time passed, and that was
But
it.
finally, so apparently like Monday.
Yeah.
So Monday.
Well, I'm looking at
Monday-
reservation. That's where I am right
Oh,
now.
okay.
Both our
Well, I mean,
our lovely singles are free on Monday, and
Tom got a Sanaa reservation at like 4:30.
They did.
So, like for an hour later. So you just got to keep looking.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, the toppings are good.
Yeah, we really like the rest of the show. Completely
Derailed. But yeah, you can get now they have gluten free. You
That's
can go with that
fantastic.
12-year-old and have bread service.
Oh,
You
wow.
got those
Nick
numbers
is
inverted.
watching.
Oh
Oh,
man,
switch
just
those
keep
around.
I'm a
digging
little
that hole
dyslexic.
Not
tonight.
12, 21.
I'm a little dyslexic.
21.
A little.
21.
I have 18.
You're a lot of things. I give up.
Anyway.
I'm just gonna sit here and drink
So
out
yeah,
of my mug.
it was Sanaa was very good. I now know why everyone talks about it.
How was the entree?
The entree was very good.
What did you have?
I had
Cameron's like, I'll save the show.
I had the lamb shish kebabs.
Oh.
That's not what that was.
What was it? It
Doesn't
wasn't-
it have to be on a stick?
Yeah, a shish kebab.
It was
is
on a
it.
stick. They took it off.
That literally, it ceases to be a kebab once it is de-kebab.
That's true. We should ask the
The
chat.
waiter
this
just said it's like a kebab.
It's kebab-esque. It's not a kebab.
Can it be a
It's been-
kebab if it's not on a
It's
stick?
been
What if it
de-kebab.
was on a stick and then taken off when it was given
Yeah.
to you?
Then it
What if
wasn't.
it was
It's a
roasted
de-kebab.
on a stick, then taken off?
That's exactly what it
No.
was.
Then it's a
Once
kebab.
it
Could
leaves
still be
the
a kebab.
kebab, it is no longer a kebab.
Then
What
it's
is
just
it?
meat.
Let's say you have a taco.
Yes.
A taco's filled with what? We have beef and cheese and
Lettuce.
lettuce.
Right.
Once
Sour
the
cream.
beef and cheese and lettuce have exited the shell, it ceases to be a taco.
But you eat the shell. You don't eat the stick.
Yeah, but a lot of times you're eating the taco, a lot of stuff falls off, and then you take a fork and scoop
It's
up the
still a
rest.
taco.
If you asked
Yeah.
me what I was eating, I would still say a
A taco.
taco at that point.
Maybe you
That's
know what?
not what
Wait,
happened here, though.
I've got an idea. This inspired by the Epcot International Festival of the Arts.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Is it
call it a
Deconstructed
deconstructed.
kebab!
Yep, exactly.
I'm going to call this a
Deconstruct-
deconstructed
There
program.
you go.
Is this show still about Disney?
Oh, I don't know. We should have someone call in and curse at this point. Might salvage it. Boy.
Do we want more Pitbull jokes?
Cameron, what did you have? You had butter chicken like I did, didn't you?
You want me to put my camera on because I have it?
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
The selfie cam. Look at all that. Look at that big white wall. This is a real professional production.
Ron's. Oh,
Did anyone get a
You can
painted
tilt
lemur?
Yeah, we'll work on it.
No, because at the dessert drink, we got the candy bar.
Okay.
We
I've
ended up
never
getting
had that
dessert.
Did you cut it
Oh
with
my
a
god,
fork
have
and
you
knife?
had
The
dessert
dessert?
there?
No.
No, they give you spoons.
I
It's
can't.
ridiculous.
It's so much food.
I know,
can't eat
but
the
we
candy
all
bar with
shared the
spoons.
candy bar.
Oh, yeah, it was fantastic.
And it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
What's in
It's
it?
very good.
it like a Snickers?
Coconut. Yeah, it's like a coconut.
It's like if you made a candy bar at home.
homemade candy bar.
Very pistachio-y. Very
There's-
like nutty.
There's a
like
pistachio crumbles all over it.
coconut,
Ooh, I love this.
coconut nuts, caramel, pistachio. It
and
was
a
very
nice,
good.
That
a
sounds good.
cold,
It's ice cream.
hard milk chocolate shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
and
it.
then they
Sanaa.
give you
So here's the
spoons.
thing about
And
Sanaa.
they
I
give
go
you
to
spoons.
Sanaa a lot.
Yes, you do.
There are a couple things you have to do. What my recommendation for Sanaa? If you go with two people, you split the bread service. Maybe share the soup, that tomato soup with the paneer cheese. It's fantastic. My favorite. And that way you have room for dessert. You should share a dessert. And I would dare say 4 of the however many desserts are on that menu are fantastic.
Wow.
There's a mousse. There's the candy bar. There's
Oh, the-
Nadizi,
Yeah, that's
the banana thing.
Yep.
They're all amazing.
I'm just gonna be
Yeah.
creepily eating my candy bar dessert while I watch Michelle and her date. Like, just sit in the
Are you
corner.
picking up the handmade
Are you
candy
gonna
bar?
Are you gonna ask to like sit at a table like
He's
next
gonna-
to
they're
them?
I don't know. I don't know how this is
How
gonna
you
Like
go
gonna
right
yet.
there.
You need to
so
bring
right.
like a newspaper and
And a
like, with like
mustache.
holes cut
With
in
a hole in
it.
Put the video camera in the hole in the
Right.
newspaper and just film.
I wear a hat with a video camera in it.
You could just set like the little GoPro on the table
Yeah.
and then you sit at the next table
Yeah.
over.
I've got it. This is it. camera. No, I'm just eating. I'm old. I need the flashlight to see the menu. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, that'll go well.
And the mango Malawi mango margarita.
You had a margarita, yeah.
Was really
Which
good.
tasted like the pog juice, but frozen and alcoholic.
Yes.
I thought.
So it was really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
That
good.
was excellent. Excellent.
Someone said Nick's gonna drop his glasses at the restaurant.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
sure it always
I dropped my
happens.
glasses in my bread service, like right in the sauce cups.
Yeah, you did.
Where is it? I can't find it. Anyway,
Good stuff.
so we're closing the first hour of this nonsense now. When we come back in hour 2, we have a Weird World Showcase food item of the week, and I actually remembered to buy it, so that segment will happen. And we also have Tony's Town Squares Take 2 happening. All that and much, much more tonight on WDW News Tonight. Stick around. So, we're having a great night tonight. We have lost the soundboard now in the midst of everything else that has gone wrong with tonight's show. That's the fun of doing a live program every week. And it's weird because it's something that has worked the rest of the show up until this point. You heard the phone ring and Mr. Roboto and all those other things come out of this thing, and now it's just not working. So please bear with us for a moment. We are live as that beautiful... I'm pointing to the wrong side. That's how the show's going. As that thing in the corner will tell you, we are absolutely live tonight. But thank you for joining us through all of this. We're still... Can we show Nick? I just want to show it at this point. I don't care at this point. The show has imploded. I now feel like our server last night at Top of the World.
Oh, boy.
I'm having that kind of night. Oh, Michelle's coming in with the tech support. Here we go. Oh boy, this is happening right now.
Anything?
Hi, I'm Patrick Hackett, and you may remember me.
You may remember me from Patrick
Oh,
Hackett's
okay.
piggyback rides. So,
Where's the...
criticizing art is hard.
All right, back to you, Tom. There's nothing else on the screen.
Exit stage left. Look at these people. Pay no attention to the people leaving behind me.
You want to talk about Top of the World? Just fill in some time?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
Sure. So we went to Top of the World. Jason had points to burn and needed to use some vacation called points, and we ended up staying at Bay Lake Tower. You can just walk back through. It doesn't matter at this point. The show is
Wait,
gone.
no, you have to plug it in. I think.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, but down here, Michelle. Down here in the
Oh,
back
it's shut off. Is that what happened?
No, we're
No,
just
but
we're
we're hoping
seeing
this
this
helps.
help.
Troubleshooting.
Anywhere on
can't
the back
imagine
of
that'll
that.
make a difference. So anyway, we went to Top of the World. Jason had points to burn. He booked a 2-night stay at Bay Lake
I got
Tower.
2 nights in a Bay Lake Tower like 4 days in advance. It was pretty amazing.
Pretty good.
actually.
And so we decided, hey, since we have the room, we should all go to Top of the World, right? There's a woman here. There she is. And so we go to Top of the World and we sit. And this is after fireworks. We are several minutes clear of fireworks. Woo!
Wow.
I'm going to finish the story now. We're several minutes clear of fireworks at this point. And you could just walk back through. It doesn't matter. Several minutes clear of fireworks. We sit down. No one greets us for a while. Now, I understand you get busy. My thing, I usually expect someone's going to come and be like, I'll be with you in a couple minutes. We're busy. That's fine. That would suffice. We waited 20-something minutes. No one greeted us. We didn't even have menus. So she comes over 25 minutes in and goes, oh, is that what happened when she came in? The music played and there was applause, right?
Yeah.
She comes in and she's like, oh, what can I get for you guys? I was like, I'd like a menu. Because I don't know what's here. I mean, I guess I could have looked online, but it's you expect to be given a menu at a lounge, right? The people behind us apparently waited 25 minutes to put in an order. They also said the cake came before their entrees, so they were given a cake 20 minutes before their entrees came.
Yeah.
It was a pretty big disaster, and that continued through the night until finally I had tweeted. I think people had seen that we had tweeted at WDW today to make them aware that like there was a lot of people at Bay Lake Tower, at Top of the World, that were having a pretty crummy night. And pretty much as soon as that happened, we noticed that the cast member of the location ended up on the phone. And then suddenly something happened where the bartender came out from behind the bar and started serving us very quickly. And things changed very quickly.
Wow.
Yeah. There's more to that story I can't tell on the air, and we will talk about on the post show. Now that we have audio, though, we're going to try and end hour one. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. So we still have the Weird World Showcase food item of the week. We still have Tony's Town Squares, and I'm sure more technical difficulties when we come back on WDW News Tonight.
I really like this Figment print. I think it's from a Walt Disney original.
Yeah, the colors are really pretty.
The colors are pretty?
Well, yeah. I'm no art critic.
You mean you're not yet.
Who are you?
I'm Patrick Hackett, and you may remember me from Patrick Hackett's ADR service or Patrick Hackett's piggyback rides. When I realized Disney was charging for absurd upcharge events, I wanted in on that action. So I'm here to tell you about Patrick Hackett's School of Art Criticism. Just give me $1,200 and I'll have you sounding like the snobbiest Parisian stereotype imaginable. For instance, how would you describe this piece?
It's Figment as the Mona Lisa.
Oh no, my friend. It's a playful take on La Gioconda that contrasts the realism and muted colors common in mid to late Renaissance portraits with the sublime playfulness of the illustrated style pioneered in the later part of the 20th century.
You really didn't say anything.
Exactly. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know, like a Tom Corliss tweet. Take a look over here. The color attempts to blend into the surrounding aesthetic, but stands out on its own, drawing the eye away from the elements the artist truly wishes to highlight.
That's the building for the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster.
You don't have to sound like an art snob about just art. In fact, a Disney fan can be snobby about anything. See that guest over there? Critique his choice of wearing socks with sandals.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. The combination of hosiery and espadrilles is reminiscent of a continental traveler and complements the primary colors of the rest of the vesture.
Excellent! You're now the most educated mind at the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. That'll be $1,200.
Wait a minute, I didn't agree to pay you.
Don't worry, I take Magic Band payment. I'll only charge you $100 more than the actual balance.
Patrick Hackett's School of Art Criticism. We put the pomp in pompous.
Side effects may include not making friends, losing existing friends, thinking a lack of maintenance at Disney World is acceptable, and being punched in the face.
From the Patrick Hackett family of products, like Bob Chapek, we'll get your $1,200.
While you're enjoying the program you're listening to or watching right now, did you know that WDWNT.com has even more original programs you could be enjoying? Like...
Dreamfinders is WDW News Today's podcast all about the creative culture surrounding Disney parks. Curious what it's like to read poetry about the Haunted Mansion? Well, we've talked to someone who has. How about what it takes to actually build a Disney castle? We've chatted with a guy who did just that. Authors, Imagineers, dancers, actors, photographers, filmmakers, and a whole lot more have all stopped by to chat about how Disney has inspired their artistic work. Dreamfinders. Episodes drop every other Tuesday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcatcher.
4 panelists, 30 minutes, 1 week in Disney Parks news. This is Parks Center. On Parks Center, the panel and I cover the top 7...
7?
Yeah, 7 Disney Park stories of the past week. From attraction news to transportation scandals to new food and merchandise, we'll cover it all in 30 minutes or less. You can watch us stream live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. at WDWNtunes.com, watch episodes on demand at youtube.com/WDWNT, or subscribe to the audio version of the show on your favorite podcast app.
Ride Rehab is the podcast of ridiculously reskinning, refurbishing, and even removing Disney attractions, shows, areas, and parks. Can we cram Star Wars or Marvel into anything else? Just listen and find out. Visit riderehab.com to start listening now. That's riderehab.com.
WDWNT Nerd Alert is the podcast that encompasses all things Marvel and Star Wars in a fun and entertaining format. On each episode, we take a look at the latest news, provide reviews for the latest feature films, inform you about what is going on in the comic book world, and discuss and debate original topics pertaining to the worlds of Marvel, Star Wars, and beyond. Find us on various podcast applications by searching for WDWNT Nerd Alert.
The WDW News Today podcast is the one that started them all. Join us for comprehensive history segments, heated debates, epic countdowns, and more from the Disney theme parks around the globe. Just search for WDW News Today in whatever podcast service you choose.
Last but certainly not least is WDWNT's premiere show, WDW News Tonight. Join us every Thursday night at 9 p.m. for a live weekly audio and video show that combines the latest headlines, comedy, trending vacation topics, call-in games, and in-depth discussions to bring Disney fans a one-of-a-kind 2-hour program covering the Disney parks. If you can't catch the show live, you can always watch it later on YouTube or listen to it through your desired podcast service.
Get more info on all of these shows and more online at WDWNT.com, the worldwide leader in Disney parks news and entertainment. Welcome back to what used to be called WDW News Tonight. I don't know what it is anymore. I have no idea what we're doing today. We are live on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. Thank you for joining us, and apologies for the 7,005 technical difficulties. This is not the time. Technical difficulties that we have experienced tonight.
It's not the time for
I want you to rest assured I'm going to scream at everyone when the show is over, and next week will be much better, or else.
It's always time for a 7 joke.
No, it's not anymore. Or else. Next week, if we come back, we're going to reveal the tournament for March Madness, and we're going to open up sign-ups for that. So if you're interested in playing along with March Madness, you'll definitely want to make sure you catch next week's show.
I've never seen him not do the 7 joke before.
He must be pissed.
I think he's beyond that.
So next,
guys.
Shh.
So next week, you want to make sure you tune in if you're going to play along with March Madness. If you don't know what that is, please go back to last year, the year before. They're all available on YouTube. It's a really fun thing we do.
It's so fun.
It's a tournament, and you get 4 picks we give you, and you accumulate points as they go through the tournament, and you can win some really great prizes. It's a fun thing we do. People really seem to like it. So next week will be the reveal of what the tournament is. WIGS members are still voting. Voting's still open. And sign-ups open next week. Also next week, we have an in-depth discussion, one that is sure to spark some controversy. Next week's discussion, cast member pet peeves. What are things cast members specifically do that bother you when you're at Walt Disney World?
Ooh. Oh, see, when you said that, I actually thought you meant the other way. Like, what are cast members' pet peeves?
No, we can certainly, in the interest of fairness, I would do that the week after.
Yeah.
If we could have cast members on, but maybe we'll get some former cast members to come on. We'll figure that out. I think it's fair both ways, but I was just thinking about that. There's been some interesting things that have happened lately that people have been bringing up on social media, and I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about that next week. And then the next week after that, we start March Madness. So we've got a packed couple weeks coming up. But Michelle, please tell everybody about WDWNT, the app.
Well, the WDWNT, the app.
Don't let me down, Michelle. Everyone else has.
It's the official mobile application of WDW News Today. This app brings you all the latest Disney Parks news, podcasts, including WDW News Tonight, streamed right to your mobile device, park hours, videos, as well as the ability to listen and chat live on the go with this very show and many others. Download the app today for iOS, Android, and Amazon devices by searching for WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com for more information. WDWNT, the app, bringing the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news anywhere you want it.
Thank you, Michelle. Someone in the chat also reminded me, I forgot in everything going on tonight. We are live also on Tuesday next week with Back to the Future Live. That is If You Had Wings, Delta, Dream Flight, Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger Spin, all of that.
You gonna join us
on Tuesday?
I have a date.
It's
Monday and Tuesday.
I know.
Wait, don't tell Nick.
I'm not gonna ask. Anyway, that is on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So don't miss that. But we will, of course, News Tonight is on Thursday next week also. So. All that being said, we're going to attempt to take another commercial break. Hopefully microphones are muted for people and we can play the ad and the right image shows up. And if all those things happen, we'll be back in a few moments and with the Weird World Showcase Food Item of the Week. Stick around.
He was a famous trumpet man from my Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was a top man at his craft.
Coming soon to the Disney Plus streaming service, it's Mouse Tank. Mouse Tank is the first ever Disney Parks reality show. Watch as Disney cast members pitch their best ideas for the parks to Disney CEO Bob Iger and Chairman of Parks, Resorts, and Consumer Experience Bob Chapek. First up in the Mouse Tank, a man whose hearing is the only thing bigger than his imagination.
Hello, I'm Joe Rohde. I've been an Imagineer for almost 40 years, and I'm asking for $25 million to fix the zebra glen on Kilimanjaro safaris so the zebras can actually live in it, not the scimitar horned oryx that hides by the gate.
Oryx, isn't that, that's a type of toothbrush, right?
The scimitar oryx, or scimitar horned oryx, Oryx dama, as they say scientifically, also known as the Sahara oryx, is a species of oryx once widespread across North Africa, which went extinct in...
I just don't see the value. I'm out.
I was out since he asked for money to be spent on a theme park.
I don't know. This isn't tied to an IP. Some safari truck ride that's maybe themed to Indonesia or something?
It's Africa, and, you're using themed incorrectly. If you had just read my Instagram.
Do you have anything else, Joe?
Well, yes, there is this Yeti that,
Next!
Picture this. Big, moving Yeti.
Next!
Up next, a cast member bringing a revolutionary idea to our hungry mice.
Hello, and your name is?
Hi, I'm Jenny, and I work over at Blizzard Beach. Our rides, even with extensive refurbishments, still have a lot of downtime. I'm asking for $200 million to completely refurbish our beloved water park to bring it up to date, like the volcano one down the street.
What's a Buzzard Beach? Is that that's a Zootopia thing?
It's a water park you own in Orlando. Attendance is good, but we see a lot of guest complaints about the attractions being down and not having the latest technology and...
Frozen.
What?
I can see it now. Anna and Elsa in bikinis. Olaf, I'll melt for you patty melts. Oh, and Snowgy cupcakes.
The opportunity for Frozen-themed cupcakes at a water park is something we can't pass up. I just replaced half of WDI with bakers.
So, am I getting my project funded or...
Oh no, you're fired. We came up with this idea.
For every failure, now and then, someone walks into the mouse tank knowing exactly what the Bobs want.
Hi, I'm Alan. I'm a tour guide, and I think that we could do a lot more to fleece our wealthier guests. I'm pitching a one-day tour that is basically no different than a VIP tour, but instead of $400 an hour, we charge $12,000 for a whole day.
So you're saying we can just repackage what we already do, but charge a lot more money for it?
Exactly.
God, I love this kid.
Sold. We need more cast members like you, Alan.
Can I get paid a living wage?
No, but you're the new head of WDI.
Mouse Tank, coming to Disney Plus. The plus stands for your money.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to eat stuff.
Yay!
I have stuff here.
Oh.
You can't eat it.
Yay for watching you eat stuff.
Everyone else can eat it except Michelle. I didn't know they were.
Okay, crackpot.
Yay!
Let's get cooking.
Wow.
It made Tom so happy. Something worked.
I'm stunned that we actually had the audio intro for the segment. That's fantastic. This is the Weird World Showcase food item of the week.
Yes.
And so Jason was with me at Epcot the other day, and we picked something out, and we decided, well, we've never really done Italy before. And so from Italy, we have these. I'll probably walk over to that camera so I can give you a closer look. Terrellini Classico. Classic with extra virgin olive oil, traditional Italian snack. And then this one is they're real crinkly, in case you can tell. This is an ASMR video now. We also have the garlic oil and hot red pepper version.
Ooh, I'm excited for that.
I'm going to go show people on the camera what these are. Hold on.
I'm sorry, are these more like cookies or crackers?
on that.
We
What
don't know
is
what
that?
they are.
Oh.
We couldn't really tell.
I can read
Yeah.
the ingredients to you and tell you.
That sounds good.
I
I
don't
don't know how I never noticed that.
There you go. I'll try not to get the glare. There we go.
Where were those sold? Were those in
Italy.
the gift shop?
Italy in the gift shop, yeah.
Yeah.
They're way down
The
the
side with the wine or the other side?
Like a guy with a backpack near the
Where like the chocolate
gondola.
and stuff is.
Oh.
But they're way down on the bottom shelf. Like all the chocolate is up on the top shelf, but they're on the bottom shelf.
Oh. I wonder what that
It's
means.
important things to learn.
Well, because if you're looking for them.
We should start with the regular
Right,
ones,
yeah,
right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think that's fair.
This is the first ingredient, durum wheat.
Literally in ingredients. In bold, the first word, wheat. So I told Michelle she's not allowed to have these. All right, I'm going to put
I will
one here.
sniff them as
Everybody
they pass
take
by.
one, and we'll try them simultaneously. Here's what they look like. I don't think I can get to that
Take
camera.
none and
again,
pass
but
it.
There you go.
They look like
It's like a
donuts.
biscuit.
It's a biscuit.
Right.
These are not going to be
Shortbread.
anything really
That's going to be
crazy.
dry as.
Yeah.
You got Cameron?
I'm glad you stopped.
Yes.
Huh.
Don't worry, I'll be saying that word enough after the show.
I'm sure.
Well,
I
they put,
saved it for
did
you.
they on purpose put them in a Mickey shape on the bag?
Are they in a Mickey shape?
Oh, are they circle?
Oh, they are
It's
kind
a
of.
Mickey.
Are we trying these? You ready? Here
Yeah,
we go. Go
yeah.
for it.
Smells like nothing.
It tastes like nothing.
What?
They're so
Is it
dry.
as dry
Wow.
as it looks?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Drier.
drier.
Do you like, maybe you're supposed to dip it in espresso or something?
It's a cracker that looks like a cookie, but it's more cracker in texture.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's very cracker.
I have some Italian salami in the fridge. Would that go
These
well
would taste
with
good
it?
with hummus.
Ah.
They do show oil on the front. You may, maybe you're supposed to.
Like bread, like you dip it in oil
Yeah.
and.
No, they do taste like bread.
They would be
It
good,
is
like in soup.
undoubtedly
Ooh, like
the
that oyster
driest
cracker.
thing I've ever eaten.
Very cracker. I actually
Please,
really
not,
like
Not tonight, Michelle, please.
I can't eat it, so I'm glad that I can.
I actually really like it though. I think this would taste good dipped in like a hummus. It's
Probably.
Yeah.
Is it kind of
Yeah, I
like pita?
would.
I think it would taste good with almost anything else that
We
was
should
either
have-
a liquid or
We
a...
should have brought the bread
in
service
sauce.
sauce.
Yeah, that's right. That would do
Damn.
it.
Ah.
All right, well let's open these garlic oil and hot red pepper ones.
I want to smell those.
You want to smell them?
Yes.
If you like start dying, I still have to do the next half hour of this
It's
show.
okay. I have an EpiPen in my purse.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
think they're as dry as you. They're a little
That's
bit.
super dry.
They're not as dry as like a saltine.
Oh, I can eat a whole bag of saltines, man.
Are they
Whole
salty?
You think this
Saltines
is
are
drier than
salty,
saltine?
Oh yeah.
No.
No,
Yeah.
they're not.
Like
It's
like
dense.
bad
like
Southern
jelly.
biscuit.
No.
Dry. All right, so we're gonna try these.
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, go.
They smell better.
No.
Would you
No.
dip it in olive oil?
Mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
I would dip this in-
Like a tomato soup?
Oh, spicy.
Yeah, I like that.
Cameron,
It
you
has
need to show your
zero
face right
flavor.
now.
I can't. I mean, I can, but
And garlic.
Zero flavor. But
Like,
it's
take another bite, because your reaction was precious.
it takes a minute for it to kick, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like these any
Yeah.
better.
Ooh.
See, I think these are fantastic.
Well, you're
Oh, there's
Italian,
the
though.
spice. All right.
So is he.
This is like
Yeah.
you have to chew it up, and
Microphone.
your saliva has to hydrate the pepper
Yeah.
for it to turn spicy.
Yeah.
It's
My
not
saliva did
Those
its
are
job.
interesting. They do need something though.
Mm-hmm.
What
Do you have
about
any-
cheese? Would cheese
Yes,
add to it?
they taste really good. with
Anything.
a little cheese, yeah.
Yeah, like Parmesan. Oh, gosh, yeah.
No.
No, like if you dipped it in like,
No.
like a cheese dip or something.
Oh, that'd be
That cheese dip is not an
fantastic.
Italian thing.
Wow. That'd be fantastic, though.
They don't do cheese.
Doesn't matter.
I'm watching Nick and Jason fall in love before my eyes.
With what?
With each
Each
other.
other.
I don't what? I don't
Oh.
like these things. I like these things about as much as I like Nick.
We could put a stick through the center and make them kebab.
Yes, way to bring it back. Way to bring it
Oh.
back.
And then we should put like a head on it and call it Kebab Chapek.
Oh,
my lord.
Wow.
All right. We're
Now
going to
they're
take...
spicy. I don't like it.
Mm.
So what again? These are, what, tarellini?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nick, put them on camera.
So it's like
Turn them towards the
tortellini,
camera.
But worse.
but
Tarellini,
It's
quote
actually
unquote,
like-
a traditional Italian snack.
I will say I did
I don't know,
not
some
eat
people
those
like 'em.
in Italy.
It would go good with
What?
Beverly.
They're $5.99 a bag.
Oh, that explains the spice, the hot red pepper. That's
Yeah.
I literally said
Yeah.
what the name
Yeah.
of the product was.
There it goes.
It's hot. What was it's something else too? What else is there?
Well, garlic
Olive
oil
oil.
Garlic oil and hot red
with
pepper.
extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is 1,416 kajoules of energy.
Jules.
So that's how many calories? That's what
337.
I'm pretty sure if you turn that bag one more time, there are the
There's the-
regular.
Oh, wow.
There's the English version.
There's the English. Look at that.
There's the English.
All right, 5 pieces are 80 calories, which isn't bad.
No.
4 grams of fat.
But it's healthy fat because it's olive oils.
Well, I don't know. Monounsaturated.
You still
Isn't that
can't
bad?
eat it without dying.
No, I'm not going to eat it, but I'm telling him. Because he's like super skinny runner guy. He
Isn't
can eat it.
monosaturated bad?
No.
No, mono is fine.
Any unsaturated is fine.
Unsaturated.
Saturated
It's the
is
trans and saturated that
Yes,
bad,
correct.
right?
English or Italian? What are we talking? What is monosaturated?
Mono
Anything
unsaturated.
What is that?
unsaturated is okay
It's a
for
type
your.
of fat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A gram of protein.
That's amazing, actually. There's
2,
protein
yeah.
in there.
Yeah, a gram in there.
1 gram and 5 things.
Welcome to Man Stares at Bags Live.
Oh, am I on? Yeah, you're on. Hi, guys.
I just like that Nick's shirt it matches the other bag.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're you're themed to the bag.
Yeah. I like these a lot.
I know you've been eating
Good.
them.
You can have
Can I
them.
take these home with me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
sure. I don't care.
I get some hummus.
I'm good with those. But there's your
Ooh,
Weird
with
World
like a
Showcase food item
Roasted red pepper.
of the week. All right, we're going to take a commercial break, and I'm praying things will work, and we'll have Tony's Town Squares for you when we
Tom,
come
we're
back.
playing a game we've only played once ever before.
I know it's all the things we've done
and
10
it
times
didn't-
before
and it-
that have been the problem tonight.
Well, the game didn't work out too good the first time, so.
It wasn't too bad.
Don't worry, folks. Trust me, what could go wrong?
You know what you need? You need the
Oh.
color bars that say
This is what Jason.
Go
Well,
check
yeah,
the
right?
squares.
Is that what it is? I believe so. This is all I have. This is what I'm going with.
Yeah, that's for the ad.
Okay, ready?
Can we check the squares?
Nearly everyone loves Italian food, but those people who love true, authentic Italian go to Tony's Town Square Cafe. It's because owner and chef Tony Ragu offers home-cooked food from his hometown, Toledo, Ohio. He is 1/8 Italian. Locally sourced Cask Connection freezer items are combined with prepackaged ingredients imported only from the OBT Winn-Dixie, along with mangled recipes from nearly unreadable Buitoni labels. Whether it's quote-unquote pizza, or that soup of the day which just hasn't changed in 14 years, taste for yourself at Tony's Town Square, just steps away from that hat store that sells pins. Come taste what the guide map is calling Italian food, only at Tony. And maybe at Portobello.
So, can I buy you a drink?
I don't know. Wait, are you wearing Splash Mountain water?
Do you like it?
Zippity-doo-dah.
From the company behind your favorite theme park scented candles comes a new brand of seduction. Buena Vista. For men. Our line of colognes work for every occasion. Wanting to rekindle an old flame? Spray on some burning of Rome. Wanting to make a statement at the club? Try Gorilla Falls Musk. It's your fast pass to pleasure.
Honey, are you ready to go?
1 second.
We're going to be late if we don't. Is that the smell of the load platform from Dinosaur?
Maybe.
I'm canceling our reservation.
Why is that?
Because we're not gonna make it.
Buena Vista. For men. Smell the way Walt would have wanted.
Greetings, Earthlings. I am LC Clench. Does your mobile phone actually meet your needs? It does? Well, maybe you have needs that you don't even know about. Needs beyond what your tiny brain can comprehend. That is where we at XS Tech come in. Sure, face scanning, super retina displays, and durable glass coverings are merely grasping the present, but it is time to seize the future. Introducing the latest scientific wonder from Apple, the iPhone XS. With the iPhone XS, FaceTime is a thing of the past. What if you could do more than stream a mere video of your face to friends and family? What if you could physically transport yourself the breadth of a universe? Imagine no more. Introducing Teleport Time. Here to give you a demonstration of this new technology is our most advanced cyberbotic performance unit to date, Sir E.
You may call me Siri, that is SIRI, which stands for Simulated Intelligence Robotics Interface. What do you want, Skippy? No, you may not get out. You're our lucky volunteer. In a moment, I will break down our fuzzy little friend into a mass of molecules, send those molecules through the air above your heads, and reconstruct them in the tube over here as good as new. And now, witness for yourselves the wonders of XS teleportation. Phase 1 of the process has begun, disintegration into molecular components. Don't worry, it's practically painless. And now the second phase. The molecules are beamed to the receiving chamber where atom by atom we reconstruct our carefree traveler. And here's the little skipper now. Don't worry, Scruffy, you're not burned, you've just got a healthy glow.
A little glitch here and there, but I think you see the potential. As you see, my dear friends, the iPhone XS and Teleport Time technology is the most exciting new development you will ever encounter. So recalculate your data plan and prepare to be seized by the iPhone XS, arriving, of course, ahead of schedule later this Earth year.
Excess Tech is a subsidiary of Apple Incorporated. Use of teleport time technology may result in molecular disintegration, loss of power, major damage, alien digestion, spontaneous combustion, and an unhealthy glow. Excess Tech is not responsible for harm to users or accidental transportation to locations inhabited by hostile man-eating creatures.
Hello, I'm Tom Corliss, the most famous man in the Disney online community. But you know, it wasn't always this way. For 9 years, WDWNT.com posted photo reports and videos of the highest quality, but it seemed that no one outside of a very dedicated group of fans were able to find our work. But then, I discovered the secrets of blogging, and now WDWNT is read by millions of people each and every month. I'm ready to share my secrets with you in my incredible new class, Tom Corliss's Unofficial Guide to Blogging, this weekend at the Orlando International Airport Marriott. In this fantastic course, you'll learn amazing things to improve your clicks and page views, such as when to use the word breaking in all caps, how to misguide readers in your titles in order to get more clicks, how to come across vaguely racist in movie reviews, how to turn a number into a catchphrase and huge merchandise sales, how to steal stories from California randos off of Twitter, and how to piss off that one really scary guy on WDW Magic who may have women trapped in his basement. So come on down to the Orlando International Airport Marriott this weekend and take my course for only $77.77 per person. In no time, you'll be the new king of clickbait, the grand poobah of page views, and the sultan of ad sales. And don't worry about your readers, they'll never even realize you're dumbing down your content. See you real soon, suckers! Nearly everyone loves Italian food, but those people who love true, authentic Italian go to Tony's Town Square Cafe. It's because owner and chef Tony Ragu offers home-cooked food from his hometown, Toledo, Ohio. He is 1/8 Italian. Locally sourced Cask Connection freezer items are combined with prepackaged ingredients imported only from the OBT Winn-Dixie, along with mangled recipes from nearly unreadable Buitoni labels. Whether it's quote-unquote pizza, or that soup of the day which just hasn't changed in 14 years. Taste for yourself at Tony's Town Square, just steps away from that hat store that sells pins. Come taste what the guide map is calling Italian food, only at Tony. And maybe at Portobello. Welcome back to WDW Tonight. That was a completely normal length commercial break, wasn't it? Right? Yes, let's go with that. So we are waiting on some contestants who are having technical difficulties joining, because that's what's happening tonight. So
what?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
Stop. We good. We good.
So I think we still have one contestant.
Tell some jokes.
Yeah, those went great.
You know jokes.
Batting 1,000 tonight. The one good joke is the one I completely made up on the spot with the orange paths. That was the only thing that
That was
landed
good.
right. Yeah.
I did enjoy that
It
one.
wasn't even in the script.
Oh, there's the other
Both
contestant.
contestants are on. There you go.
Woohoo!
All right then, Nick Cicero, take it away.
I hear some buzzing.
Why is that buzzing?
That buzzing is the
Is it not working
self-destruct
anymore?
mechanism I've activated.
Hit the space bar.
End my misery.
I need to start streaming like a behind the scenes to go along with this.
What? Stream what? We're behind the scenes right now.
Well, that's
Jason's
true.
yelling at him.
Yeah, I got it.
Nick's giggling with a finger over his
Yes.
hand.
He's turning red. He can't breathe. Nick, breathe. Please breathe.
It hurts. It hurts me.
Breathe through your nose.
Why?
Nick, take it
I
away.
know.
Did it
Now is the
stop?
music broken
it stopped
again?
working.
The spinny thing.
It froze.
Oh my!
You have too many things open.
Yeah, you got to close those
What?
sites you have open there.
Oh, there you go. It loaded.
Plus, I also don't want that in my search history thing.
Hey, there's some Italian music. Yeah, I know.
It's fitting. Yes.
Welcome to Tony's Town Squares, everyone. The game where contestants go for spaghetti and meatball, tic-tac-toe. Alright, why don't we meet our squares? We have top right corner, we have Ashley.
Two in the same person.
Hey! We also have Tyler up there. How you doing, Tyler?
Oh, he's muted.
And then over there at the top right, how you doing, Rich? Whoa, where are you, Rich?
Yeah, he's in a gorgeous locale.
He is.
I wish.
His square is somewhere special. Next up we have Jamison St. John. Thank you for sticking around.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Happy to be back.
I'm glad you stuck around, Jamison.
Yes.
We have Jill over there on the middle right.
Hello.
Hey, Jill. And then bottom left we have Chris.
How's it going, guys?
Who's an annual pass holder.
I love the magnet. Good
And
job.
how come the magnet looks so giant?
It looks huge.
Huge. Cool depth perception. And then we have
what?
Depth perception.
Depth? You said depth?
Yeah. I heard a P.
Thank you. Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
You down there? Look at that.
I'm not there yet. Hi.
No, get away, Jason. Don't ruin the illusion.
And then to Jason Square.
And in the center square, we have none other than Tom Corliss. All right.
Our very own.
I'd rather be at Tony's right now. They could bring, bring me the
yeah.
bell covered in cream sauce, whatever they want.
I'd
Gotta be
rather
better
be
than
at
that.
Tony's.
Yeah.
It's a quote of the night.
So the way the game works is we're going to ask contestants a question. We're going to ask a question. The panelists are going to weigh in with what they think the answer is, and then the contestant decides whether they agree or disagree with the panelist. If they are right, they get the square. There's one contestant with spaghetti, one contestant with meatballs. The idea is you want to get a tic-tac-toe. You want to get 3 across or diagonal, 3 in a row, any way you can, and that's how you win the game. I think
That's correct.
I think that covers it. Yeah.
So, this is going to be embarrassing, Tom.
Oh.
Let's meet our contestants.
You don't have the names?
I
in front
do
of
not
you?
have
No.
the names. Do you have the names? You don't have the names either.
You don't have the names in front of us. So let's just put a contestant on and let's meet
And then say, hey, contestant
Hey,
number one,
contestant.
who are you and where are you from?
Oh, we're
With
working
some
on
audio.
it. We're getting it.
Hello?
Cameron, you gotta go back to Phoenix and click on her video. The contestants.
If you're just joining us, this is the behind the scenes
Alright.
edition.
So,
They are frozen.
oh.
Oh, great.
I like your Sonic.
Yep. Nope, one is
Oh, there was somebody.
Let's talk to the unfrozen person.
So, man in the orange shirt, how you doing?
Oh, he's muted.
Oh, he's muted.
I have a
Unmute yourself, sir.
We maybe have him muted? It's possible.
No, it's...
No.
I don't.
We know, he's muted.
Wow.
I like your poster.
Yeah.
Holy Moses.
It is a nice poster.
Baby, just say
Who
who
knows
you
sign
are,
language?
and we'll try to read your lips.
Can we hold up a sign?
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Bad Riddle.
Is this Dan?
What was that, Jill?
Dan.
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 Thank you, Jill. Hi, Dan.
There we go.
I knew it all along.
Our other.
Who's the other contestant?
Frozen.
Elijah.
Elijah.
Oh, he's unfrozen.
Is Elijah? We have
Elijah, can you hear
Elijah
us?
now.
Maybe?
Elijah, can you hear us?
Good, we almost had to let it.
Oh,
Oh, we have audio.
Oh!
thank you so much, Elijah, for being here. We all appreciate it.
I like your race medals.
Yeah. There's Star Wars, right? I think that's the Star Wars one.
No, that's
No?
Spartan Race,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Looks like the Death Star one.
It's not.
Nice.
which I did after a Disney trip.
All right.
No.
Okay.
And do we have Dan's audio yet?
Nope. He said nope. I can read that. I've seen that mouthed
He said
many
no.
times on these programs. Oh.
Turn on the earbuds.
Okay. Well, he can nod yes or no if he agrees or disagrees with people.
That works.
So we're just gonna play
Oh,
the game
good, all
because
right.
it's 10:41.
All right. Well, so we'll start with Dan. Why not?
Well, he does have to pick a square. That's the fun part.
Oh. Yeah, right.
We can number
Hold
them.
up a number.
Hold up a number.
Yeah, number one
One
through
through
9
9.
on
Oh,
your
goodness.
finger. There you go. We got this. We got this.
All right. So
Number.
Dan, which
Put up the number, which box you want.
By the way, Dan's going to be meatballs and Elijah's going to be spaghetti.
Okay.
In case anybody was wondering at home.
Thank you.
Top row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the middle, 7, 8, 9 across the bottom. Going, same way you'd read. So,
One. We got
It's
one.
going with Ashley.
All right, Ashley.
Okay.
Oh, yay!
All right. So, Ashley, recently the speeder bike photo op across from Star Tours at Disney's Hollywood Studios was removed. The speeder bike was famously seen in which Star Wars film?
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi is her answer. Dan, do you agree or disagree with that answer?
Thumbs up or thumbs down, Dan?
Said Return of the Jedi.
Agree or disagree? Agree, he doesn't agree. Disagree.
Disagree.
He's going to say no.
Dan, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The speeder bike was featured in Return of the Jedi.
There you go.
Ashley knows her Star Wars.
So is he spaghetti or meatball?
So Spaghetti gets the square on
He's a
that
meatball.
one. He's a meatball.
Okay, so spaghetti gets the square.
Hey, Jason, which keys are spaghetti and meatballs?
Okay.
Where's
for
Ben?
Meatball.
Not getting spaghetti or meatballs with X and Y.
Are you like clicking on the box?
Well, it's fun because you don't really get what's actually spaghetti and meatballs at Tony's. So.
What if you just click
Ashley, hold up some spaghetti.
Type spaghetti.
There you go.
Look at that.
Spaghetti.
There's the spaghetti. All right, Elijah.
Hey Elijah, how you doing?
Good.
Which square would you like to go with?
Tom.
Tom, going
Okay.
center square.
All right.
All right, Tom. Recently, Disney Parks switched their paper cup suppliers from Dixie to this famed disposable drink cup manufacturer.
I'm gonna go with Solo.
Solo. Do you agree or disagree with that one, Elijah?
I agree.
You agree. Oh, Spaghetti gets the square.
Oh, Jason.
What? That sound is pretty accurate for this week's show.
It certainly is.
We're gonna get
You just had the spaghetti.
Let's get that spaghetti.
So, I think it's very delayed. I think that's the issue.
So
as far as I
Elijah,
know, that's what it is.
Elijah has 2 squares here. We're going back over to Dan. Dan, you gonna take that bottom right number 9 there? Yes, Dan. Can I say yeah? I'm gonna assume he's gonna take that one for the block.
He needs the block.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's nodding
All right.
yes.
All right.
So
good.
let's
That's
go.
you.
That's me.
All right,
Jason.
Jason. This month, the Magic Kingdom's Aloha Isle will offer a limited time sundae designed to resemble which character?
Kevin.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Kevin is his answer. Dan,
Well, you mean you like the bird from Up, right?
Is that
not some random guy named
Kevin? Just Kevin.
Some guy named Kevin. Yeah. The bird.
Is that going to be the character for this limited time sundae? Agree or disagree? He disagrees. The correct answer is Hey from Moana.
There's the meatball for the block.
Meatball gets the square.
Is it? There it goes.
Oh, is that a
There it
meatball?
goes.
What is that?
That's a Tony's meatball. Don't you recognize it?
Listen, it's very hard to make
a
an
spicy
appetizing-looking
meatball.
meatball in Photoshop.
No. It's
It
also
is
very
fun.
hard to make an appetizing-looking meatball in the Tony's kitchen.
That's true, exactly.
There's spaghetti here. You need to all realize there
Right, After Effects.
is delicious invisible spaghetti right here in this box.
Yeah, why won't yours show?
This one is not working.
It doesn't work. It's fine. He wrote spaghetti, so
You spelled it correctly.
It's fine.
good job, Cameron. You spelled spaghetti.
Thank you.
I can't spell spaghetti.
Yay.
All right, going back to Elijah. Elijah, which square would you like to go for?
Joe.
Joe.
Yay.
Jill.
Okay. I also
There's no one named Joe.
like there is none.
Joe is who the Sunday's themed after on Main Street.
Jill, Jill, in 1988, Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa was the filming site of the music video for Kokomo, recorded by which legendary rock band?
Black Sabbath. No, I'm pretty sure that's wrong. The Beach Boys.
All right, Jill's going with the Beach Boys. Elijah, do you agree or disagree with that one?
Disagree.
Disagree. It is the Beach Boys. It is the Beach Boys.
Down in Cocoa.
So Meatball gets that square. All right. Well, things are looking up for you, Dan. So here, I assume you want to go with square number 3 for the win. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to Rich.
All right, Rich. Rich.
Alrighty.
In the pre-show area of the Hall of Presidents, guests can currently look at ski boots, hat, and jacket that belong to which U.S. president? I know you know your presidents, Rich. President's Day literally just happened this week.
Absolutely, yeah.
Very timely.
Yeah, well, let's see. Lincoln was more of a curler. Johnson was more of a skater. Nixon.
Richard Nixon. All right, Dan, do you agree or disagree that the answer is Richard Nixon?
Disagree.
He disagrees. Good choice, Dan. It is Gerald Ford. That's a big meatball slapping on your plate.
I am not a skater.
Gerald Ford is the answer there. All right, well that's a meatball gets a square for the win.
All right, there we go.
Good job, Dan.
Way to go, Silent Dan.
Are we doing? We're doing best of 3, no?
Yeah, best of 3.
All right, let's clear the board. It's good. There we go. Oh, that works. That's good.
Oh, that we got.
Something worked. Now I know how Universal Creative feels.
Oy.
Did that work? No.
All right, round 1 goes to
Probably
Dan.
a screen-based attraction.
Yeah, screens are hard. I've got a whole new respect for them at Universal. Yeah.
So we're going to head over back to Elijah to start off game 2. Elijah, which square would you like to start at?
Tom,
starting at the center square. Tom, what is the name of this kid's splash area in Typhoon Lagoon?
Who? Wait, what? This kid.
This kid.
The kids.
The kid.
This kid.
This kid.
Is it Kevin? Is it Kevin?
Kevin.
Kevin's a girl? What? The only saving grace for once, the only thing that's amused me tonight is how just incompetent Nick is. I'm loving it. It's wonderful.
I read the words on the thing.
Kids, yeah.
Would you like me to read it?
No.
Reagan's cracking up.
What is the name of this?
Those were my ski boots.
Kid's splash area. It's a kid's splash area.
Splash zone.
The kid. Not this kid's. The kids. Okay. Go ahead.
The children's splash area in Typhoon Lagoon, which sounds like something Nick would probably do.
Oh boy, drop your glasses creek. What is it?
Creeper Falls.
So, I'm gonna go with Catch a Kitty Creek.
Catch a Kitty Creek.
Yeah.
Do you agree or disagree with that, Elijah?
I'm gonna agree.
And agree. Spaghetti gets
that
a
actually
square.
right? That was right, yeah. I pulled that out of nowhere. I didn't think I knew that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Catch a Kitty?
Yep. Catch a Kitty Creek.
Like Kiddie?
Yeah.
K-E-K-C.
I think the idea is you would, like, the kids come down the slide and you would catch them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not the way you were all.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I asked
sickos.
Not the way Nick
Okay.
said. The actual parents.
To be fair,
I'm with you, Ashley.
Moving on. Dan, which square would you like to go for?
Number 4.
Oh, hi.
Oh, we have audio. Oh, man. All right, Dan.
Whoa.
Well, now, Dan, you can just tell us the name of the person you want to pick.
So he's going for that's Jamison St. John.
Jamison St. John.
About time.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes.
One of the first parades in Disney's MGM studios in 1991 and 1992 featured characters from this Jim Henson Company-produced television show.
Well, first I'd like to say that I've been watching the show for about an hour, and I haven't seen a production sink so fast since the string quartet on the Titanic.
But they went down playing,
Thank
and
you.
that's what we're doing.
Thank you, Jamison. At least they had the sweet release of death after.
I think some of us are going to have the sweet release of death.
Oh, you're gonna have a sweet release of employment.
Lou, I would say that some of the people in your company are probably drunker than I am.
Thank you, Jason, for spelling it out. We couldn't figure it out without you.
So, let's see. The question was about a parade with the Henson man, and I'm going to say Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock. Dan, do you agree or disagree with Fraggle Rock?
Disagree.
Disagree. All right. Meatball gets the square. It was dinosaurs.
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 I've been
The
mid-ball.
Dark Crystal.
Ooh, that's good.
He said
Oh
he's
my
been-
god, that would be
he's
amazing.
been mid-balled? Is that what just happened? All right.
Oh, Lord.
All right, Elijah, back to you.
Oh, he's drinking out of both cups simultaneously.
Michelle does that. It's just when the camera turns
Hush your
away.
face.
The game. Let's get back to the game.
Elijah, which square?
Ashley.
All right, Ashley. How you doing up there, Ashley?
I'm doing well. How are you, Nick?
Oh, just dandy right
Could be
now.
better.
Trying to drag on this game as long as it goes because I'm afraid of the wrath afterwards.
That's fine. We can keep playing.
Yeah. Let's see, Ashley. How about this one? This will be opening up in the former location of Disney Quest this summer. What is it?
It's the NBA experience, right?
I don't know.
We'll
I
go
don't
with
know.
that. We'll go with that.
Do you think I have the answers here? The NBA experience.
Probably
Elijah, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
You agree. Spaghetti gets the square. It is the NBA experience.
I believe Spaghetti is
Isn't
working
he
tonight. Spaghetti might have
Is
the night
spaghetti
off.
the code name for Jason? Shut
It
up,
was
spaghetti.
Too good.
I know, we're writing the word spaghetti. That's what's happening.
I have no other
Just
option.
go with it.
Cameron told me he knows how to run the game.
That's
So
fine.
good. Dan, back to you. Which square would you like to go for?
Whoever's bottom right is that's Jason, I
It's
believe.
Jason. Yeah, I know it's confusing.
That's me. We're trying to confuse you.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Nick.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing
Doing
terribly poor.
Yeah. All right, very good. You want to sneak out of here really fast after the show's
right,
over?
right. While the
Yeah,
week
right.
show's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jason, a new magic shot in front of the train station at the entrance of the Magic Kingdom and Disneyland Park puts what characters flying in the air above you?
The Ekron.
The Ekron. The famed Ekron. Dan, do we agree or disagree with the Ekron?
I'm gonna have to go with disagree there.
Oh,
Disagree.
really?
Spaghetti gets the square.
And
It
now,
gets the bar at the
now
bottom.
for
It
the
doesn't get
ceremonial writing of the word spaghetti. There it is.
Wait, was it spaghetti or meatball, actually?
Oh.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Oh, it's a meatball. Yeah.
Yeah, meatball for the block.
That one works. Here we go.
It's Peter Pan, by the way. Peter Pan will be flying above you.
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Elijah, back to you. Where are you going next?
Michelle.
All right, Michelle.
Yes.
There we go. Michelle, the buildings of Epcot. I know you like Epcot.
I
right?
do.
You like illuminations,
I
right?
do.
Yeah. The building of Epcot's Norway Pavilion do not light up during illuminations, reflections of Earth. To match up with this pavilion, which other country does not light up during the show because of the religious significance of its buildings?
Morocco.
Morocco. Elijah, do you agree with Morocco?
I agree.
You agree. Oh, Spaghetti gets the square.
Of course it is.
Yeah, that one.
I have to keep writing spaghetti. I hate spaghetti.
Oh, yeah, he's over
Oh,
there.
words.
Michelle, right?
Yeah.
Words
Yeah.
are hard.
I was looking at it backwards. I don't know what that
Am I
means.
the only one seeing double on the bottom? Left bottom?
Yeah, you're the only one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Dan, back to you. Looks like probably going to go for the block there with Tyler.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Tyler, I think it's the first time today. How you doing way up there?
I'm having the greatest time right now.
Having a blast?
somebody.
Yeah.
You're lucky that you're in a different country.
He's got a good view of this
He's the
train wreck.
luckiest rabbit.
Yeah.
I do have an affinity for Canadians.
Good.
That means you won't get fired as quickly.
Today.
Next week, it's just me and Tyler. That's it.
Oh no! There's gonna be so many all caps in the titles of all the articles.
Oh. Some inside jokes for you.
That was
Tyler,
a joke about me, by the way.
Tyler, in late June of 2006, Pleasure Island removed a sign saying Pleasure Island Tonight and featured a life-sized representation of this character. Who was it?
Roy Rogers.
Good. Yeah. Good answer. Do we agree or disagree with that, Dan?
Disagree.
You disagree with Roy Rogers. Meatball gets the square.
Roy Rogers.
Wow.
I know Nick thought Roy Rogers was a
Canadians
Disney
even know
character.
who Roy Rogers is.
Nick didn't.
That was so good.
It's a callback to an old
Remember
show.
that joke like a year ago?
Yeah.
It was actually Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Moon Man.
She was kicking her foot up and down.
Oh.
All right, Elijah, what's your next move?
Top right.
Rich.
Going
Yeah.
with Rich. Rich.
Hello.
Hey. What's up?
Looks like the Sith Lord with that share.
Disney recently announced a new lounge at the Riviera Resort, themed to Walt Disney's international travels and the books he collected along the way. What will this lounge be called?
The library.
The Grand Tostino.
The Grand Tostino.
Sounds delicious.
Elijah, do you agree or disagree with the Grand
Doesn't it?
Tostino?
Disagree.
Disagree. Probably good with everybody
Oh.
snickering here. Spaghetti gets square.
If the Grand Tostino isn't a dish at Coronado, I don't want to live anymore.
It'd be avocado toast, right?
Grand
Yeah.
Tostino
It
Tower,
should
man.
That should be a cookie.
Fried
Nick.
plantains.
I love
Voyager's Lounge we were looking for is the right answer there. Voyager's Lounge. All right, back over to Dan, right? Dan? Yeah. Dan, where are we going next?
Let's go for the block at the bottom left.
Yeah, bottom left. All right, we're going with Chris over there. Hey, Chris. How you doing? Chris.
Oh,
We just
man.
killed Cameron. Cameron is now dead.
Oh,
He has died. He is no longer
so
here.
mean.
Yeah.
So mean. We have to please stand by. We should put that. Should just put that up.
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew that. With the boom.
That was wonderful. That was mean. That was wonderful.
Okay, question.
Chris, starting in March, guests will be able to catch a new Coco-themed show at the Mexico Pavilion, performed by which longtime Epcot group?
Oh, see, now, all these questions I knew before, and you had to bring up this one.
I did.
Yes, so we're going to be dealing with the mariachi group that's been working in Epcot for a while. So I'm going to go with Mariachi Cobre.
All right, let's see if we can get this one. Dan, do you agree or disagree with Mariachi Cobre?
I agree.
You agree. Meatball gets the square for the block.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, 4-4. All comes down to this square, Elijah. All right, so we are going with Jill. How you doing, Jill? It all comes down to you.
Hi.
You
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot is riding on me here.
It is.
To clarify the rules,
Also-
if no one can connect 3 in a row, most squares wins the round. So.
Right. I'm also nervous because I'm afraid Jason is going to kill Tom is going to kill my brother, and he's not going to come home.
He's not coming back.
You know,
I thought you didn't
It'll
like
be
him.
fine. No.
My brother is my favorite person.
Oh.
Aww.
That's so sweet. I hate it.
You're just jealous because you don't have a sister that loves you.
Oh boy. I'm gonna vomit. It's because we're at Tony's. Yeah, I brought it all back around.
Actually,
Let's
my
play.
stomach does kind of hurt, but I don't know if it's the Tarolini.
It's just how afraid you are of what I'm about to do.
Yeah, probably. We're gonna stay online live all night.
Oh boy.
If anything happens,
Jason, just go to the
there's a
airport.
witness?
Anything at MCO
Nick.
will be better.
Nick, ask the
That's the
question.
question.
Jill, from 1994 to 2002, the area of Fantasyland that now holds Mickey's PhilharMagic held this attraction.
Oh goodness. Oh my goodness.
Phone a friend.
It's not this game.
I'm gonna fail sauce on this. Can I phone a friend? Is that an option? I'm going to guess Snow White's Scary Adventures.
Well, it seems like she gave it away a little bit, Elijah, there. She says this is a guess, so...
We're still learning how to play this game.
You agree or disagree with Snow White's Scary Adventures?
I actually know the answer to this one, so I'm going to disagree.
Disagree. All right. Spaghetti gets the square. It's Festival of the Lion King, and Elijah wins round 2.
It's tied then, right?
That it is.
All right, tiebreaker round. Let's go. Clear the board.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep. This is for all marbles.
Is that what the prize is this week?
There aren't many of them this week.
We're playing for marbles this week. All right.
Nick, do you have marbles to ship out?
I thought we lost most of
I thought we couldn't do Marvel.
We'll get some.
I don't know what's happening. All right.
Dan, we're going to go back to starting with you. Which square would you like to start with?
Let's start with Tom in the center.
All right. Hey, Tom.
Sorry, someone made an image of Gran Tostino's tower, and I'm saving it to my phone.
Is it good?
It's just the Totino's
Courtney
logo,
did it again,
but
and
I
it's
want
amazing.
it. Yeah, thank you, Courtney. All right, let's do this.
Hey, Tom, this attraction closed in both December 94 and January of 1999. Which attraction is it?
Captain EO.
Captain EO. All right, Dan, do you agree or disagree with Captain EO?
Agree.
Agree. No, Spaghetti's going to get that square. It was Horizons. He hates when Spaghetti gets a square.
It's okay.
Copy and paste.
EO was the one with Lionel Richie, correct?
That is so true.
So true.
Elijah? Elijah, over to you.
Jason.
Jason.
That's me.
All right, that is you. That is you. Good job.
Hi.
When Nick's being
For the
passive
last
aggressive,
time.
you know you've messed up.
True.
Jason, what's the name of the new Pixar short released on February 11th that features 2 robots?
Is that the Kidella?
I thought it was Snatch and Grab.
What?
It's about a kitten, right?
Yes.
He literally just told you it's about 2 robots.
I thought it was about the kitten.
He said, what is the short about 2 robots?
Oh, it's that short.
It's really short.
Isn't it like,
It's so tiny, Jason.
it's like Puma or something, right?
Elijah, do you agree or disagree with Puma or something?
Spoiler, say disagree.
Some nondescript cat tell you
Yeah, animal or something.
animal or something.
Oh, man.
May involve two robots.
I don't really know. I thought it was the cat one. But even after that, I don't know what you said after Puma. What is that? That's a brand.
It is.
It's a cat. It's another cat.
But what? It's some Pixar short.
Okay, something else has melted down over there.
Something broke again.
So
the
let's
whole
just.
thing's done now.
Yeah, the whole.
We don't get that.
It all died.
Okay.
There's no other cameras. It's just you and me.
Great.
You can't switch. You can't do anything.
Awesome.
Hey, remember we used to do an audio show? Let's try that.
That was a good medium.
Let's just keep the game rolling. How do we? Well, we can visualize what's happening.
All right. So yeah.
How do we-
Oh, can we see the squares? No.
It's gone, right? Okay. Oh no, we have the square.
Oh no.
Elijah hasn't.
Yay! No.
Yeah, Elijah just got that one right. It was
said no.
Jason's.
He disagreed with.
He
Bottom
disagreed
right.
with Jason, so bottom right.
He gets the meatball.
Excellent.
Wait, what was the right answer?
Elijah's
smash
not
and grab.
meatball, is
Oh,
he?
it was smash and grab.
Yeah.
What is
Oh.
happening?
Elijah's spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Guys, this isn't this hard. I promise you.
It wouldn't be this hard if the spaghetti button worked.
What's up?
Too many
Oh,
options.
It is.
man.
Dan, back to you. I'm assuming you want to go for that block there with Ashley.
Yes, please.
All right. Ashley, earlier this month, an update to the My Disney Experience app took away your ability to do what?
Anything.
Jason, do you run on the My Disney Experience app?
I do. I can't do it you.
Yep. It took away your ability to modify a fast pass.
Dan, do you agree or disagree with modify a fast pass?
Disagree.
Disagree. It is correct. It's modify a fast pass. So, Spaghetti gets the square, and Spaghetti wins the game. Good job, Elijah.
Wait, what was that question?
Earlier this month, an update to My Disney Experience app took away your ability to do what?
Modify a dining reservation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said modify a
She
fast
said
pass.
fast
Oops.
pass.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait.
So meatball
I-
gets it.
I
You're
wish
right.
this was all scripted. I really do.
I wish it
No,
was,
ladies and
too.
gentlemen, I want to assure you, this show is going this poorly. Absolutely. That just happened.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, that's
All
a
right.
meatball. Well, he
That
had
is
the
my
meatball.
fault.
That's
He got
good.
the meatball. He
yeah.
got it up.
Okay.
Yep, you
Yep.
got it.
Oh man. Please continue.
All right.
I want to go to bed.
I know.
Just forget.
Elijah, back to you.
Michelle.
All right. Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
In Animal Kingdom, what character can you now find roaming around Discovery Island and interacting with guests?
Rafiki.
Rafiki. Do you agree or disagree with Rafiki?
Disagree.
Disagree. It is Kevin, so Spaghetti gets that square.
Oh man.
Again, Elijah is one away from a win. Dan, back to you. You going for the block with Tyler?
You should have gone with you.
No, the block is Chris.
Oh,
Either one.
Tyler.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I
Which
didn't
one you
even
going
know.
with, Tyler or Chris?
Tyler.
Tyler. All right. I didn't see that. Look at that.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Yay, let's do it.
Yeah, that's the spirit, Tyler.
Yay, Canada.
All right.
Thanks for the laugh.
Tyler,
Just like,
for around 15 months at Disney's Hollywood Studios, this attraction came and went so the Voyage of the Little Mermaid could swim in. What attraction was it?
sorry, what was that question again?
This attraction was around for about 15 months at Disney's Hollywood Studios, And then it went away and made way for the Voyage of the Little Mermaid in the same spot. What was the attraction?
Art of Animation.
Do you agree or disagree with Art of Animation, Tan?
Disagree.
Disagree. Meatball gets the square. It's Here Comes the Muppets. So you got the block. You put yourself one away for the win, but we're going back to Elijah, who's also one away from a win. Elijah, I assume you're going with Chris down there in the bottom left?
Yes.
All right.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
No pressure.
No, none at all. Chris,
Please
Wreck-It
send
Ralph
us home.
and Vanellope recently moved into their new meet and greet home in Imageworks. Where could you meet them before they moved?
So these two stars of Ralph Breaks the Internet, they're now in the Imagination Pavilion, but before then you could meet them in Interventions.
All right. Interventions. Do you agree or disagree with Interventions?
Agree.
You agree? All right. Spaghetti gets the square for the win.
Yay! Oh, boy.
All right,
You'll be
Elijah
getting a
and Dan.
fabulous prize
Thank
package
you.
from WDWNT.
In 3 months.
Thank you for playing. Yep.
6.
9?
Wow.
Oh, 7.
Oh, you're all just
7.
naming the amount of months your suspensions will be lasting at this point.
Oh!
All right.
Well, you get to live.
Well,
so that's
Wigs members, don't worry. The torture continues in tonight's post show, so you can stick around if you're a Wigs member. Otherwise, it is time to end this mercifully.
Wigs
please.
members, go and log into Patreon to watch the video.
Yeah, we're trying something new this week. So you're gonna have to log into Patreon to go watch the show. We'll be on in a couple moments, but yeah, you don't have music anymore, do you?
Nope.
Oh
Nope.
man,
It's rebooting.
wow.